enjoyed getting this first disbursement, the first toss of the Keene and Keating newspaper delivered to our constituents.
This is, I tell you, it's a very interesting newspaper, and the amount of information in here and the points that have been brought up are key to the community, to the township. And one of the articles in there really is near and dear, being a resident of Sharp River Hills and being a boater for the last 25 plus years. That river needs attention, and I'm really, hope is not the right word. I don't think we need more than hope, we need action on getting something done in that river. And I understand that there's been this consensus building with other communities, but Neptune has a vested interest in this.
We've got to drive this issue. Dredging has to be
No,
accomplished.
the marina, there's talk now of giving back the marina, well, maybe it's not the right thing. The decision was right. I really believe that. I believe that marina has significant potential. The concern is having the boating public feel safe that they can navigate those channels to get back to the marina, and that's the key.
And because you don't feel safe when you get stuck and know you're going to not be able to get in for another 5 hours.
Again, being underway for many years, the thought of getting hung up on land or beaching your boat, as it were, is not a pleasant thought. Forget about sea tow and all the other things that come along with that. But again, the dredging from a navigational standpoint is critical, as well as just for bringing in additional tourism dollars. I mean, the fishermen spend money, boaters spend money, and hopefully the surrounding community will be able to, that is our community, and the surrounding businesses will be able to take advantage of that.
Lou, you're also reminding me that another factor when we look at the dredging is we have to look at the water runoff issue. And now the sitting committee has approved for a car wash to be developed and built on Old Corliss Avenue, and there's not a proper drainage for the water coming from the car wash. So that is just going to add to
Well, it's the sediment buildup.
The sediment buildup,
right,
and that's a problem. We have to be so careful that these considerations are really recognized as a part of development. I know that some of the communities got together and had a meeting to globally discuss the dredging issue.
Yep.
And I was shocked that Mayor Brantley didn't attend the meeting.
Well, he wasn't there, and certainly you would think that we have a large footprint along the river that we would be represented. Now, there was a representative from the committee there, but as the mayor, I feel it would have been incumbent upon him to be there to represent the community as to what actions can be taken. Certainly, Wall Township was very well represented. They had their mayor there, and they were obviously bringing up some points very near and dear to their heart as to why dredge spoil shouldn't be dropped there. I believe that what needs to happen is there needs to be an ongoing process. This can't be just
there
something.
Needs to be leadership to resolve the dredging issue.
Push it. Continue
and
to
this
push it.
needs to be the priority. It needs to be taking care of this dredging problem and reconciling where the spoils are going to be dried and ultimately taken. But it has to be a priority.
I tell you, based on the information that I've heard so far, I think probably one of the most expeditious ways to approach this is let's go to the county. There's a piece of property that we've been talking about. Wall Township obviously has their concerns. The historical channels, according to the DEP at that meeting, are not going to be touched. Therefore, as far as any vested interest on the part of Wall Township, I don't see it. Let's move forward. Let's not keep dragging the same old issue over and over and over again. Let's find another solution, okay, and execute, because we just can't continue.
You're right. It's about execution and moving forward.
Absolutely.